Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What is going on out there, peeps? All right, there's a lot of people asking me about gold and silver and how they go about collecting it. So let's go ahead and get into this. Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. So you can see gold is at $3,289 an ounce. Silver is at $33.07 an ounce. People have been asking me about these Goldback dollars. So I don't know if somebody said something or a new video came out or whatever it is, but it's prompted a lot of questions. So people wanted to ask me, Pimpy, is this real gold? Yes, on these dollar bills is 24 karat gold. And each dollar is weighed out accordingly. Like this particular one right here, you have 1/1000th of a troy ounce. So that means on that dollar bill actually weighs out 1/1000th of an ounce of real gold. Okay? You can see over here where it says the 5 Wyoming Goldback. That's 1/200th of an ounce. So the gold is measured out perfectly and precise to each bill. So yes, you have real 24 karat gold on the dollars. There are a lot of places that will allow you to use this like real currency. The thing with having these particular currencies is that the value of the dollars go up and down based on the value of the gold. In addition to that, collectors have been taking a huge liking to these just because the designs on the bills are really beautiful. Look at the Florida $5 Goldback bill. Look at this. Look at the design on this. This is gorgeous. Here's another Florida Goldback dollar. See these? So they have collectible value to them. It just depends on the year. We would know this would be 2025. So as they get older, it'll accumulate value as a collectible. But in addition to that, keep in mind there is real gold on this. So as the value of gold goes up, so will the dollars. So when it comes to these Goldback currencies, here's what I tell people. If you can afford them, then by all means buy a set. So anyways, buy them as a collectible. Now there's 6 states that made these Goldback dollars. You know, buy one of each of the denominations and hold on to them as a collectible. That's what I would do. When it comes to gold and silver, it really just depends on what you can afford and what your goals are. What I mean, if all you're trying to do is stack silver, if you go like the American Eagle or if you go the way of the Canadian, then you're going to pay a little bit more premiums. But if you just buy rounds, these are rounds. You can see they're a couple dollars cheaper per ounce. If you're just trying to collect the metal, then get these. Now these are starting to have collectible attraction. You can see the designs on the front. Before they're just like round silver coins. I say spend a couple extra dollars and just go ahead and buy the American Eagles. The reason for that is American Eagles are known worldwide. And it's real easy to resell them if you have to. Okay, they are the most popular coins of all the silver coins. So it's better for you just to spend a couple extra dollars and stack silver Eagles, okay? Eagles also have collectible value, meaning not only do people desire the silver that's in the coins, but they also desire the coin as a collectible. So if you buy these coins and you just hold on to them as time goes on, they will accumulate value both as a precious metal as well as a collectible. You can see right here, here's the 24 and the 25 silver Eagles. What is this? Almost, was it 75-cent difference in value? Is that what it is? But as you go down here and you get around the older coins, look at this. This is 2021, $42. 1986, that's the first year they came out. $76. Do you see that? So not only is it going up in silver value, but it's also going up as a collectible. That's another reason why I like collecting these coins. You can buy other collectible coins that's cheaper than American Eagle, such as the Canadian Maple Leaves. It's a couple dollars cheaper per ounce. So if you're trying to get more bang for your buck, maybe you buy these Canadian Maple Leaves. To collectors, they will go up in value as well as the years go by. People have asked me about this. Pimpy, should I buy them already certified? Now here's the crazy thing. As much as it costs to buy the coin, send it in, pay to get it graded, and hope to God you get a 70 score, which is your best score. MS 70, that's your highest score. There's no guarantee you're going to get a 70. Here you go buy an American Silver Eagle by PCGS, which is the #1 grading company for collectors. So you can buy one Silver Eagle PCGS with the highest score possible of 70, and they do random years. So you might get lucky and get one of those older coins. It's got a lot more value. But as much as you pay for one that's not graded, and you take the risk and gamble and you send it in, hoping to get a 70, this guarantees you get the 70. And to be quite honest, this price is very reasonable. Now people go, but come on, Pimpy, put a sound for $33. This is $20 above that. Yes, I understand that. It may not make sense in the beginning, but as time goes on, this will accumulate value based on the year, the collectability, and the fact that you already have one that's MS70 guaranteed. That is awesome. 1986, when they first started making the Silver Eagles, is the same year that PCGS came out. Back then, you could buy a 1 ounce for like $6.50 with the premiums. PCGS was grading coins back then. You could get your coin graded for around $5 or $6 back then. So all in all, you're spending about $11 to get the coin graded. Hope to get an MS70. In 1986, with the MS70, is worth around $1,000. This gives you a price range, is what it is. Look at the difference between a 69 score and a 70. If they're going to sell you a 70 guaranteed, then buy the 70. PCGS MS70 score, buy that. It's only $54. It's worth it. This is why if you can get a coin that's graded, already guaranteed 70, you want to get it and just hold on to it. As time goes on, it'll start accumulating value, both as a precious metal and a collectible. So that's a really good deal. And you can find them out there. Ampmix has them. I don't know if Money Metals does, but I think they do. But you definitely want PCGS with the MS70. That's the highest score you can have. $53 is a really good deal. There's no gambling with this one. You already know you got the guaranteed MS70 and it comes from PCGS. That is awesome. So if you're just trying to stack weight, go for the rounds, go for the bars. If you can afford the extra couple bucks, and buy the American Eagles. And if you can afford a couple bucks more, if you can buy a PCGS graded MS70 coin, buy that. Because you can just put those to the side, and as time goes on, they'll just keep accumulating in value. That's the same with gold coins. You could buy rounds and you could buy bars. It's cheaper. There's premiums on buffaloes. I love the buffaloes. The designs are phenomenal. For a 1 ounce coin, you're looking at $3,468. Beautiful coin. If you can afford to get a 1 ounce coin, definitely pick up a couple buffalo coins. They are beautiful. American Eagle coins, $3,453. You can see right here. There's type 1, type 2, which means there's a difference in designs. That's desirable to collectors. So just like the silver coins with the gold coins, you can buy them graded. And it's only a few extra bucks, way worth it. This is a PCGS MS70. That's the highest score you can get. Now, most people can't afford to pay for 1 ounce of gold. Then I say buy some of these fractionals. Here's 1/10 of an ounce for $388. Of course, the premiums are a little bit higher, but it's good to have a few of these smaller coins in your possession. You can go even smaller. Buy 1 gram bars, $130. Because people go, Pimpy, I can't afford gold. Some of you guys can when you find out that you could buy a gram for $128.67. So start accumulating those. You're paying a little bit more because you're buying the smaller ones. But if you're just trying to get some kind of gold, this is a good way to do it. So everybody has their own opinion on how to collect. I just say for most of you, just buy the American Silver Eagles. That's the best thing you do. Just start accumulating those. Put them to the side. They will accumulate value both as silver as well as a collectible. Just don't throw them around though. You want to keep them as neat as possible. They usually come in some kind of little tube. Just keep them in the tube. Anyways, I hope that helps you out. Leave a comment or a question if you have any, and I'll get back at you later. I'm out.